on, Father.
Welcome to Elimination, the podcast that puts sitcom against sitcom and brothers against father. Here's your host, Bob.
Certainly is. And I'm here with my older brother Mike.
Hello there.
And our dad Dave.
Howdy.
There he is. And we have come to our last episode of this round.
Well done, lads. We
made it. We played the round of 32.
No one's listening anymore, though.
Which is halfway through the series.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It's
You're
31,
right.
isn't
Good
it?
maths there, Dave.
Thank you.
Good math. Capital F.
Double F.
So we know, and you know, because if you've clicked on it, it's obviously got the names in the title. These are our last two sitcoms of this round. So, I mean, pick them out, lads, but we know what they are. Go for it.
Well, this is when people realise that their favourite's not even there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
All the Mrs. Brown's Boys fans.
Boo. No, I mean, yeah, it shouldn't be in there.
You're
No,
so conflicted, you.
I wasn't booing because it should be there. I don't want people thinking I'm that kind of guy.
Right.
Sorry,
our
that was really unnecessary. But
our
yeah.
first competitor is Spaced,
Good show,
So
good
Simon
show.
Pegg. Simon Pegg, Nick Frost. Go, Dave.
which
Sorry.
is a British
He can't get through it.
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
No,
Right,
didn't say
Dave,
anything.
no pressure, but this is your last time.
no, it's my penultimate. time.
Yeah, but this is your last episode. You've got 2 stats to get it through without stuttering. Good luck.
Spaced.
The
is a
final
British-
frontier.
This is the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
Captain's log.
I just write that on my captain's log.
Right, good luck, Dave.
Thank you. Right, Spaced is a British television sitcom that first aired on Channel 4 in September 1999. It was written by and starred Simon Pegg and Jessica Stevenson. It follows the lives and misadventures of Tim Bisley and Daisy Steiner, two 20-something Londoners who move in together after she gives up squatting and he is kicked out by his ex-girlfriend. Supporting roles include Nick Frost as Tim's best friend Mike, Katie Carmichael as Daisy's best friend Twist, Mark Heap as Lodger Brian, and Julia Deacon as landlady Marsha. There were just 2 series, giving us 14 episodes.
Easy, innit, Dad? Easy peasy. Lemon
job of the BBC.
squeezy.
Well played.
Woo!
Well played.
I was only messing around. I was only messing around the last 30 times.
Oh, that's fantastic. Watch him fuck this one up now.
Yeah, but you can now, can't
Yeah,
you?
I suppose.
The run is
I'll
over.
prove myself.
You've peaked.
30-0. Well, we know who's it's up against, but read it out. Go for it, Mike.
It's The Office.
It's on the buses.
It's The Office UK.
Which is the only office.
Absolutely.
Edit.
This is a Bob Derby then, isn't it?
It is. I
It's
like.
two of
Oh,
your
yeah,
favourites,
really.
two of your favourites
These are
here,
2 of
Bob.
my favourites. Absolutely.
Right, The Office is a groundbreaking comedy written and directed by Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant. It ran from 2001 till 2003 and totalled 14 episodes. Ricky Gervais starred as a paper company boss, David Brent. Ratings were low when first shown, but is now one of the most famous British comedy exports. Among the cast were Martin Freeman as Tim Canterbury and Mackenzie Crook as Gareth Keenan. I'm on fire!
Yeah, 2 in a row. Well played, Dave.
Same as the last one.
Yeah, he saved the best till last. I'm just going to start with a statement more than anything else. The Office.
We already know you're gay, Bob.
If you're gay, it's fine to be
Oh,
gay.
no,
I
yeah.
mean,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
that he's been hiding it, and
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
wanted to be honest.
I can't be
with
gay.
himself.
They wouldn't accept me. Even that community.
He can't dance for a start.
The Office changed my life.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. Because when
Is that why you've got a water cooler in your bedroom?
yeah.
You gotta keep hydrated.
I've worked in many offices, and when this came out, I know Ricky Gervais has been in a lot of stuff before. The 11 o'clock show. He had his own show at one point as well, where he interviewed people, but nobody knew who he was. So when it came out, it was a completely. I didn't recognise anybody. Martin Freeman hadn't been in there. Dawn, I can't remember her name now.
Lucy.
Davis.
Lucy Carrot.
Yeah.
That's Jasper Carrot's daughter.
Yeah, I'd never. It was a brand new entity, and it did have that mockumentary feel to it, which he didn't invent, by the way. Remember,
Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap was the original. I think it was the original, but Peter Kay did it as well. He did the services, and so he didn't invent that. But I think because
He did it like a boss.
yeah, he took it up to a whole new level, and I just became a little bit obsessed with finding out who he was and where he'd come from, because in my eyes he was a nobody, and all of a sudden he's got a sitcom, and it came out when he was 40. So before there, he'd had a normal life, and I'm 37 now. So
He was middle management. Wasn't
at that point, at that point, I started my comedy journey, and it changed my whole trajectory of writing comedy and trying to get it made. Got me invited to the BBC, and all these things wouldn't have happened if I hadn't have become a little bit obsessed with Ricky Gervais. I mean, this bit isn't funny for the podcast, but it's just really true.
Don't change the habit of a lifetime, Bob.
Sorry, Bob. Did you say something?
Lads, where you gone?
You lost me a long time ago.
But
yeah, no, it is very. I mean, I know that you absolutely love it, and you have got a bit of a soft
yeah, I even bought the script book, and
Did
I
you?
used to read it on trains and stuff.
Wow,
yeah, I proper got obsessed with it. Yeah,
That's proper.
That's that. Yeah,
Commitment.
yeah, and it got better as well. Second series, everyone was sort of worried about. Oh, it's the difficult second series, but it was just as good. And then you had the Dawn and Tim thing, the heartfelt thing in between them, and then they kiss, and it was brilliant. It was
I've got an
brilliant.
office fact.
Oh,
that
go on.
you may
should we
not
play the
even
old
know.
tune?
Yeah, you might as well.
I haven't changed it, so it's here we go.
Fact man.
There we go.
Right, Microsoft. Do you know about this?
I think I do. Yeah.
Oh
yeah, I think I
man,
do.
I was hoping to.
There's not many facts I'm going to
yeah,
not
well,
know about.
this is it. Microsoft asked Gervais and Merchant to do a training video.
Yeah, that's right.
For their workers. So when you start a new job, you go in and you sit through all these boring inductions. But they had a video, and it was Gervais walking through Microsoft with Merchant as an employee, and he was just Brent.
Yeah.
It was. I watched it this morning.
It's on YouTube, isn't it?
It is absolutely.
Dave?
No,
On YouTube
but the
again,
thing is, they didn't. Microsoft were really pissed off because it got leaked, but because we weren't supposed to be seen by the public. Imagine you're going. These things are all day, and they're horrible induction days. And in the last video you watch is that. That was wicked.
It's I've watched it,
and
and
it
it
is
is
funny,
really good. Yeah.
yeah.
It is really good, and it's just them mucking about, really.
Yeah, of course
really.
it is, yeah.
And
He says, "I'll criticise yourself." He goes, "Well, he couldn't. Did he? I suppose I worked too hard on it."
Yeah.
He said, "Well, what about the fact you wear glasses?" And he just takes the piss out of him.
Yeah, he does.
And that's a training video for Microsoft, and I'm talking about that.
It's like, if you haven't seen it and you're a fan of The Office, go and watch it, because it's like a whole different. It's like unseen footage almost.
I'd never seen it before.
It's really I like it. But it started off as Gervais used to do impressions. They were doing the XFM, and he used to do impressions of this seedy boss. And if you go on there, the pilot that they made on a really shaky camera was.
Well, that's how they plugged it to BBC and stuff, wasn't it?
It was Gervais was interviewing someone, and then she leaves the room but leaves her bag behind. And he goes through it, and he puts lipstick on. He puts her lipstick on, and then she comes back for a bag, and he's like, "All right," and he's got lipstick on. But they took all that seedy kind of stuff away, and it grew into Brent as we know him. But
he brings the guitar along in that thing as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, go and get the guitar.
Go and get the guitar.
And I went to, and this is separate as well. This is going to be all about me this episode, Jesus. But I went to see in Brighton. I went to see David Brent. It was Ricky Gervais, but as Brent playing all the songs from Life on the Road. Yeah,
That's a good album.
It is a really good album. If they weren't about the new floor at Slough Station, it's brilliant. He did a song with Coldplay blokes, Chris Martin as well. It's a great album. It is really good. But yeah, we are talking about the sitcom. I mean, what about you?
I don't understand. They wrote this together. And where was the decision made that Ricky Gervais would be acting in it and Stephen Merchant wouldn't be acting in it? Because Stephen Merchant has been in stuff. He's a good actor. He was in extras. He was brilliant in extras.
Yeah, it is a bit strange.
And he's made films in America.
Maybe they wanted someone in front of the camera and someone behind it.
No, they didn't know what they were doing.
Oh right.
They were given this crew, and it was a working office. but emptied out, and people were working in the office next door, and it was quite noisy. And because they were filming, they had to go next door and tell the real office to be quiet so that they could get on with filming. And they were getting stuff. You wouldn't know this, but behind the scenes of a filming, you go right, turn over, and everyone goes, sound okay, right, ready, and then they go action. So it's turn over, and they were saying something else, and then somebody came over and went, it's turn over. Oh, okay. So they didn't know their quotes. And Ricky Gervais says now he only did it every day he went in there trying to make the people laugh. Because he didn't see himself as an actor. But Martin Freeman was like a budding actor, Mackenzie Crook budding actor. So if he could get them laughing, it's their fault that the scene didn't go well. So that's how it was a game to him.
That's quality.
And the stapler in the jelly and
I don't trust the way it moves.
Yeah.
He opens the door. He goes, he's put my stapler in the jelly again. He goes, what is it with jelly? I don't trust the way it moves.
He saw a weakness, he pounced.
When he peeled all the boxes up.
Yeah.
And he says, he goes, look, I can't see you. If you want to speak to me, call me. Yeah. And he rings you. He walks away.
He's on answer phone. Leave a message. Hello, I'm trying to get the price for some paper. Well, you're not there. Well, they're filming because they can see me. Go on, Dave. You was going to say something.
No, I just wondered what your thought was of why Merchant didn't act in it.
I think it was a case of Merchant.
Well, he could have easily been anyone in it.
Well, he was in it. He was
only briefly.
Yeah, as the Og monster. Yeah. It's like, let's grow ourselves a tall, lanky, goggle-eyed. Oh, don't ever go at the eyes because that's astigmatism.
You know Gordon, the weird bloke, the janitor who just sort of stands there.
Stephen Merchant's dad.
Oh man,
there's not much you're gonna know about it. Stephen Merchant's dad. Yeah, I know that.
And they put him on there because he's got a funny face.
He just stands there holding his toilet roll.
So Stephen Merchant's dad was in it as much as Stephen Merchant was.
More so, probably. Yeah. I love it.
Where's already coming? The old all-time UK sitcom rankers.com.
Number 1.
5.
23.
Wow.
No.
Seriously?
That's way too low.
That is far too low. I'm offended by that.
Offended?
I am.
Where do you reckon Space come?
100.
50.
43.
100. That was a bit
savage.
Yeah, I do love it. I mean, I just think, general...
I mean, I could do an hour special just talking about The Office, so...
We are.
What about you? Yeah, but what about you two with The Office? Like, do you remember watching it when it came out?
I love it. I mean, even the theme tune, the boring bloody, the visuals of it, the intro, I love it. I think it's very funny. I mean, and the thing I was going to say dynamic then, but that's Bob's word. With Tim and... Dong, all that. I love it. I mean, for me, Gareth's the funniest one. When he does the investigation and he's like, he's prints off all these things.
Yeah. Can I use the room? But when they come in, can I say it's my office? It's like, well, yeah, sure. I'll make a sign. You don't need to make a sign. No, mate. Yeah, I'll make a sign. And he's printed off loads.
The investigation.
Yeah, Gareth Keenan investigates. He's talking to Keith, isn't he? Keith, the big fat bloke.
Yeah, Ali G.
Yeah.
What about Finchy?
Bloody good rep.
Bloody good rep.
Was it him who threw Mike Freeman's shoes over?
Yeah, he threw it on the roof, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, but it was the quiz night, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's
right. The quiz night, and he was like, what are you going to use? Are you going to use that technique? He's like, going to use the laces. Oh, it's bloody brilliant. But that's the real quiz. We get over the building, that's the real quiz.
The guy that played him said that if he ever met him, he'd beat him up.
Oh, yeah. Well, when you look at it, Finchy is the only horrible person.
Well, leave your beard alone.
Sorry, I can't help it. Finchy's the only arsehole in the whole program. When you think of it, he's a horrible person.
Yeah, he's just
Brent's not horrible. He wants to walk in a room, like I said in previous episode. He wants to walk in a room and go, "I'm not racist." But everything he does is kind of
taboo.
When he does that, simply the best. Come on, and there's just a room full of people just sitting there, and he's got his belly out, and the girl walks in, he goes. Sucks it right in, doesn't he?
We've all been there.
Yeah, we have, definitely.
And when that bloke come down and said he was doing a lecture, and he goes, right, he says, what's the most important thing to any company? And Brent puts his hand up and says something like, the staff. And he goes, no. And he says something else.
No, it's the training video.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The training video.
Oh, he's coming at it from a different angle.
Yeah. He says on the thing, doesn't he? He says, what's the most important thing to your... And he says, the staff. And he goes, that's right. The customer. And he goes, I'm coming from it for a different angle. Yeah. The training one is the best one. That's the one with the guitar.
And also, there's one where he's in the office and I don't know, he's just talking to the camera. And he goes, look at this, all these application forms, he says. You know the first thing I do? And he takes half of the pile, throws them in the bin, he goes, eliminate all the unlucky people.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
But
I bet
there's
that's
so
more
many-
true than you think.
Yeah, there's so many good lines. I mean, I know it is racist, the comment part, but when he says he's
Snowflake alert.
the other one.
he's showing Ricky, the new guy round, and he comes and he goes, oh, he does the best Ali G for it. I can't do it. Go on, you do it.
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't. He goes, oh, sorry, it's not you, it's the other one. And he goes, the other one. It just goes. It just goes really quiet. He goes, and obviously he says the P word, and he goes, oh, that's racist.
That's racist.
And then they walk on, but it's just
That's
such
a shame.
he's just created this awkward, and I gotta say, my fiance can't watch it. She can't watch it.
It is cringe comedy, isn't it?
Full on. She literally look when if you go on, I think it's Netflix. You go on it. The clip that they show is when Gareth comes in and he's singing Mana Mana do 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 Mana Mana do 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 do, and then another bloke comes along and Mana, and they sort of sing it together, and then it goes quiet, and then Brent comes out of his office. He goes Mana 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 Mana, and they carry on. It's just, and it's nothing. There's nothing to do with plot. There's nothing to do with building up anything. It's literally just a boring office. And I've
Take him into custody.
yeah. You know, we're like freaking Bob and another one.
I've got one.
I think in work you do try and things to.
Oh,
line it
I
up.
certainly do. Yeah,
I'll do it.
but I heard an interview with Merchant when The Office came out. He was on a train, and the two women in the seat opposite were talking about The Office. And one woman said, "Oh, did you see that documentary last night? It's got the boss in it. It's really funny." And she says, "I don't think it's a documentary. I think it's supposed to be funny. I think it's like a sitcom." And she went, "Oh, it's not very funny." Like, and he was like, "Am I offended by that? Is it a good? I can't work out whether it's where that sits." But it was so different. It was so
What about Spaced?
bloody hell. Yeah, I love Space as well.
Right, Bob, off you go.
Yeah, and wind me up and go.
Yeah.
Now go on. You used to go on. You've watched it recently, Dave.
Well,
haven't
I've got a little thing. It's not.
you? I know. I've heard that.
The house. I only read this today.
Right. Okay.
Right, the house where it is.
Yeah.
Right, it's up for sale. Have a guess how much?
I'm terrible at money.
770,000.
It's in Tufnell Park, North London.
Not Turnham Green.
Tufnell Park.
Oh, okay.
Did I say Tufnell Park?
You just
Yeah,
made up
yeah. That's
some
what I said.
location.
That's what I said.
I was just getting confirmation.
Yeah.
Confirmation.
Where was it?
Tough fucking.
Yeah.
Well, go on, have a guess.
I don't know.
I've guessed.
700 grand? No.
800 grand. I don't know.
3.25 million.
What? Because of space?
I don't know,
Oh.
but I mean, it's in Tufnell Park and it's massive.
Well, maybe it would be worth that much anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
What kind of fact's that then?
It's not really a fact. It's just a thing that I read.
I've got a little fact that people from Spaced fans might not know.
Twist played Lucy Barlow in Corrie.
Who did?
Twist.
Oh, Twist.
She works in fashion, but works in the dry cleaners.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
She, if you get it on DVD, Spaced, and watch the making of it, there's actually a bit where Simon Pegg and Jessica Stevenson go back to the house, and they sort of talk you in round scenes, and they filmed and all that kind of stuff. But while
Is that the inside of the house?
No, I don't
No,
think
there must
so.
be a
No,
studio,
yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely. But he, while they're there, fans turn up to take a photo of the house,
Yeah.
and they, with the camera crew there, they come out of the door and go, "Wait, can you imagine being a fan and just go, oh, take it for, oh my God,
They actually live here.
Tim and Daisy, yeah."
Well, they realised it was
Yeah.
real life.
And at the end of the making of, at the end of the complete end of the making of, they are the characters, and they have had a baby, and they're together. And he wants to call it Luke Skywalker, but she says no, it's a girl, so we can't call it. And they go back into the house. So if you've never seen that and you are a fan of Spaced, they end up together and they have a baby.
That's
which
a
is,
beautiful thing.
yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was quite pleased with that. And they go to the pub that they filmed in as well, where he does his awkward sit, where he's with his arms up really high. I really like the simplicity of it as well.
Well, it didn't do old Peg's career any harm, did it? I'll tell you that.
I mean,
No,
strength to
absolutely
strength.
Mark Heap again. He was excellent in that. What
Yeah.
sort of stuff do you do?
Anger.
Anger, pain.
Aggression.
Aggression. And he always says it really calmly.
Yeah.
I love Mark Heap. I think it's a shame.
Head, Mark. I don't get it.
I disagree. I think he's absolutely brilliant. I think he's strong enough to do something.
Well, he did Green Wing. Have you ever seen that?
No,
the
I
hospital
haven't.
one. It's really weird, but it is.
That surprises me.
It's but it's Mark Heap's kind of where him and another nurse, they sort of have an affair, but they don't have sex or they kiss sort of like.
Sounds like my relationship.
For like 5-year-olds, they're like, and they sort of squeeze it and then they go. It's really weird. You have to give it a go.
Sounds realistic.
But Mark Heap is really good.
I really like him.
Yeah, I also like the messenger as well. The raving.
Yeah, the
bloke.
raving.
Yeah, and they're like, oh my god, if he gets going in his rave thing, then he ain't gonna go. So the kettle starts to go. And then the fire alarm goes boop, 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 and it creates. He's like, oh, I like this tune. Yeah, and then they turn it all off, and they're like, off you go. Then he's like, yep. And then when he leaves, he goes, have a banana, and off he goes. Yeah, it is really good. The Scooby Doo thing as well. He's like, oh, I was just investigating. I was doing Scooby Doo. No, I was always Freddy. Who are you? I was always like the good-looking one. Yes. Oh, look at us now. And he takes it off, and he's what's his name? The one in the green t-shirt. What's his name?
Come on, Scoobs.
Yeah.
Brian?
No, in Scooby Doo.
Shaggy.
Oh, Shaggy.
Yeah. He's Shaggy and she's Velma, or the one with the glasses. It's just really simple.
Is he a comic freak in real life, an artist? Because in Paul, he was a sort of artist, comic bloke, wasn't he? In the film Paul.
Oh yeah, he is. He's a geek. Yeah. He's a well-known
I wonder
geek.
if he could actually draw them things. Did he actually draw them?
No, he didn't.
Right.
No. There was an artist. Yeah. But he met Nick Frost and they bonded over Star Wars. That was the big thing that they
Bonded over Star
No, but they
Wars.
did. They were at a party and
A lot of sad bastards have bonded over that though.
everyone said, "Oh, you got to meet my mate. This is Nick Frost. You got to meet my mate Simon. He's brilliant. He's so funny. And when somebody says that, you instantly go, I'm gonna hate him. And he walked in and he was making everyone laugh and everyone loved him. And he's like, I hate him even more. And then there was just a sort of it calmed down the party and everyone was chilling out. And I don't know the reference, but Simon Pegg started doing like a worm dance to a song that is in Star Wars. They do it in a calf or something, and the only person that got it was Nick Frost. And from that moment on, they were sort of best mates. But Nick Frost wasn't an actor. He said all you got to do is come in and just
Still
pretend.
isn't.
Yeah.
No, but he's you could tell they're mates.
Oh, he's made the most of what he's got, though, hasn't he?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I think in Paul, he was
I wonder
good.
if he was Simon Pegg 15% of everything.
Yeah, he was in. Have you seen the wrestling film, the one Stephen Merchant did?
No.
It's a real story, but he plays the wrestler's dad. It's on you. It's on you.
He was also in that
it's on Netflix.
Attack on the Block, wasn't he? Did you
Oh
see
yeah,
that film?
well yeah.
Oh, God,
Attack the
awful.
Block or something.
Yeah, but he was in that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Without Peg, I mean, on his
That
own.
was shocking.
Yeah, he also had a I can't remember the name of the show, but he was on the Tube and Mr. Something. He was like a drama show, but he was good in that as well. But obviously, he's the first combination of the director. I can't remember his name. Wright. And they went on to do Shaun of the Dead.
Paul.
Not Paul. No, Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz.
World's
I think
End.
Paul's the best of them films.
Yeah, but Paul's not made by.
I know that's probably why it's the best one.
But they did the episode with the zombies. That's where they got the idea of where he's playing Resident Evil.
This is a wicked, because it came out just after Dawn of the Dead, didn't it?
Yeah.
So it was brilliant.
And David Walliams turns up in it, and the bloke who played Dennis Pennis. I can't remember his name.
Oh, he's good. He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were both in it. The same episode actually.
He's a good actor. He's been
John Sim. He turns up in it as well.
Yeah, I think John Sim and him and Peg are quite similar looking.
Yeah, I suppose they've got the same shaped head.
I suppose.
We started watching something the other night, Bob, and Human Traffic.
Human Traffic. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, when it came on, I thought it was Simon Pegg. Then I realised it was John Sim, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Good film.
I think they look very similar.
Oh really? Yeah,
I mean,
I suppose.
I see what you're saying.
suppose.
But what?
Nothing.
I see what you're saying,
there's
but
similarities, but if they were stood next to each other, you know,
Yeah.
maybe from the back.
two peas in a pot.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on Space? You didn't watch it at the time.
No,
Well, I didn't either.
It's just,
Oh, did you not?
No.
So how did you come across it then?
You.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
trying to sell it to everyone.
It's fantastic. It is a great program.
And again, a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you like Simon Pegg, you love that program.
And Mike, Nick Frost's character, he wanted to get into the army. He couldn't because he tried to steal a tank.
Territorials.
He tried to steal a tank and invade Poland or France or something like that. He's like, I know, and they fall out of the tree. You never actually see when they go back and, I'm sorry that happened to you, Mike. And it goes, and he's a kid and he's still got a tag.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. He always carries a gun.
Yeah, he comes to the party and he's got a landmine. He goes, there you go. Thank you. They're both great shows.
Are we ready, or is this?
I know.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay, I do as well.
Go on then, Mike. You start us off.
The Office.
Definitely.
It is.
I'm not a big fan of Spaced. If you want to watch it, and I'll watch it with you, and there's a couple of laughs in it. But
I'm not going to force you, Dave.
No,
I mean, The Office is just.
No, I'm just saying it's all right to watch, but it wouldn't be one of my.
It's the better program. It is, but I mean, Spaced excellent, but The Office just better.
Yeah. As I said, The Office changed my life, and it's going to take some beating for me in this whole competition.
Should have had some nice music. It saved my life.
Yeah.
Someone saved my life tonight.
It was Ricky Gervais.
Grow up, for God's sake.
Ricky.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Ricky, send him a pair of pants, for God's sake.
No, seriously, get in touch. Seriously.
Has The Office got any catchphrases?
Not really.
Not
really. The dance we didn't talk about, which was weird. He did it in one take.
Yeah, one take. Yeah.
That was a surprising thing. How good the bloke.
Hang on.
Whoa, let Dave finish. Jeez, come on. I need to know what he says.
How good a dancer that the bloke who took over
Neil
was. I mean, I've seen him in quite a few serious dramas.
Yeah.
Then he done all this stuff. He was really good, wasn't he?
Google's just done a search.
Was it? Thank you very much.
And the cast is really good. You know,
it is going to the next round, so we can wait until the next.
Sorry, I get carried away.
Yes, he does.
I really do.
Not that he'll run out of any things to say.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been waiting for that day a while, haven't we, Dad?
Yeah, forever. Kettle.
Where?
You've been listening to Bob on The Office. Thank you very
So
much.
this is a free zip, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a free zip. I love Spaced, but The Office is insanely good.
Insanely good. Miss Moneypenny, would you like a sausage sandwich?
I do want to ask you just one question before we go. Did you like the film Life on the Road?
I did.
Yeah,
I thought it was just as good as The Office myself.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
I'd say that album and them songs, I think they're shit hot.
Dave never swears.
Language,
well.
Timothy.
Yeah.
The Slough one and Friday night. Friday.
Equality Street.
Yeah, I mean, the Christmas one I thought was really good.
Yeah, it is. Head on a pillow, head on a pillow.
I thought it was a really good
Yeah.
album. I've got it on my list.
Yeah.
Mind you got a lot of other shit on there as well. Yeah.
I saw it live, and in the film, the big thing is that they want to pay for the snow machine.
That's right.
Don't waste your money. Don't buy a snow machine. Just do the song, and we'll end it. And then the producer, pays for it.
Yeah.
Well, that's when I went to see him live when they did that song. On that bit, snow started to fall from the ceiling. And it was just it was at Christmas as well. It was brilliant. I actually loved it.
It's amazing how talented he is. How long it took him to get there. That's the
It's
amazing.
bizarre.
Well, he said when The Office came out, he spoke to his girlfriend and said, why didn't I do this before? And she said, because you would have been rubbish. You needed to work in that office. You needed to work, meet these people and go through life and do it. And that's my story as well, because when I'm 40, I'm going to have a sitcom as good as The Office. You can hold me to that.
Okay, I will.
As long as you pay my Sky bill, I don't care.
As I said when we done extras, it's still not the best thing he's done. The best thing he's ever done.
Golden Globes.
Globes. He was best comedy I've ever seen in my life.
Brilliant.
All right. On that note, The Office goes through.
The end of round one.
And on that bombshell.
Thanks for listening to round one. See us in round two when it's
going off.
Somebody's getting.
It's getting serious.
Yeah, somebody's going to get bruised, definitely, and it's going to be me.
Absolutely.
Any last words?
No, not today.
Can't be asked.
Horse's arse.
If you enjoyed the show, why not help the lads out by going to Patreon and join the debate. Music by Ben Sound.